Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And if you've got money in your pocket, Kickstarter's there to grab you by the ankles and shake you until it all falls out. There's only a day or so left for the treasure chest from Stonemaier Games. You may remember that Stonemaier Games already had a treasure chest on Kickstarter last year that had really nice bits and resources to pimp out your games with. And now they have 3 chests that are available, focusing on different things like trading in the Mediterranean type items like silks and barrels, and then there's energy resources like also barrels, but barrels of oil and uranium and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm not sure if it's better to spend a lot of money to pimp out your games or to just buy more games. Maybe that's the eternal first world problem that we as board gamers need to face, but I will say this, those are fantastic looking components. The King's Men from Alt Mode Games is a fast-paced competitive card game. You and the other players take control of noble lords in this war-torn fantasy realm. You are trying to become the next king, and in order to do that, you need to do some noble things like fighting off creatures, mythological creatures, and also going on quests, but at a certain point you're going to have to sabotage and betray your opponents in order to get ahead and finally claim the throne for yourself, and you're doing this all with pretty snazzy looking fantasy artwork. So if that type of game appeals to you, you should check this one out. Indie Board and Cards is teaming up with Bezier Games to bring you One Night Resistance, which mixes a game that I adore, The Resistance, with a game that I regret ever giving a barely positive review to, One Night Ultimate Werewolf, because my tolerance for that game dropped drastically when I sobered up again. Now look, I know that people love One Night, and they, it was on the top of a lot of reviewers' best games of 2014 lists. But man, to me it's just a mess. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I love The Resistance, and I hate the fact that this is really just a reskinning of One Night. I know there's a few things that are different, but I've read everything and it just really looks like the exact same game. So why would anyone even bother? I don't know. You've already made up your mind. Cuisine Alucard from In Motion Games is a deck building game with a unique theme. You are trying to cobble together a meal to submit to judges in a cooking contest. Hopefully they'll evaluate it and give you the most points over your rivals. The entire deck is made up of a bevy of different ingredients, and you're trying to make different types of cuisine that match up well with each other. And I love deck building games. I love games that have a unique theme, and this one just seems really, really interesting. Those of you who have been jealous of Tom's King of Tokyo shirt and have wanted to get yourself one for a while can now do so, and in the process make Tom feel less special. Foam Brain Games is offering a line of King of Tokyo and now King of New York themed shirts, including glow-in-the-dark ones. I think they're pretty neat, and the Kickstarter is only running for a limited time, so check it out. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and insert superfluous catchphrase here.